I'm Sarah Merard, aka The Mortgage Mom. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. What you can expect is mortgage tips, home buying tips. I am a loan officer, obviously, so I have all kinds of different tips and tricks that you can utilize in the mortgage process. And I'm also a mom, so hence the Mortgage Mom. So I've got all kinds of different tips and hacks and advice, and also I could use your advice for motherhood, toddlers, testing boundaries, all that kind of fun stuff. So welcome, and today I want to talk about a question that is frequently asked of me, and it is, how long does it take to buy a house? That's a really good question. So a lot of people, it depends. It depends on your situation. It depends on how ready you really are. So for example, I've had people who fill out the application, give me all the income documents, they're ready to buy, and then they don't find the house that they like. They've made a few offers and they just kind of cool off, and for maybe a year, 6 months, however long that is. If you are serious about it and you're continuing to look at the houses, you get pre-approved. So basically you start with the pre-approval process. And I always tell my clients that process takes as long as it takes for you to get me the information I need in order to make to issue a pre-approval. Then after that, it's basically on you and your realtor. So as much as you go out there and look at houses and make offers, it depends on how serious you are as far as making offers and your position in that offer as well. So in today's market, we're in a little bit more of a leaning towards a seller's market, obviously. And so people have had issues with contingencies. What is a contingency? Contingency means that we would make an offer, but it's contingent on, let's say, me having to sell my house. So that can put things at a stalemate for just a little bit, because in a seller's market, that's not a guarantee. A guarantee to them would be a cash offer, or someone who does make an offer that they don't have to sell their house. They don't have to pay any liens or anything like that. So there's no contingencies. It's basically guaranteeing the seller that it's going to be a smooth process. So, but let's say that you're in a situation where you got pre-approved in a few days, and you looked at a few houses and you actually got under contract in the first few. Doesn't happen very often, but we're going to play with best case scenario. So best case scenario, you go under contract. So when you make an offer, you talk to your realtor about closing dates, and they usually consult the lender about, the timeframes that them and their team need in order to close the loan. But I would say on average, we would say about 30 days. Sometimes less. My team's awesome, so we can do it faster than that. But let's just say in general terms, it's usually a 30-day contract. So after that, we're looking at just a few days, a week to look around, and then 30 days. So we're looking at a total time frame of about 45 days to 2 months from start to finish in a best case scenario. But like I said, this is a question that I get a lot, but it also depends on your situation, right? Depends on how much equity you have to put down. Sometimes offers that have 20% down look better to a seller that's more serious. That won't win or lose you the deal. That's just something that people put on the pre-approvals to help their buyers. So it's, like I said, it depends. But for the most part, if it's a perfect case scenario, it's about a couple month process. Like I said, it can be faster because the realtors are needing to get a little bit more creative because we're in such a great industry, a great market right now that things are selling fast. And so they're having to sell the person's house fast and then get them under contract and match all those dates. So it's a very intricate process. So it's a hard question to say that this is exactly how long it takes, because there could be several different things that come up in the process. But I would say on average, just a couple of months from start to finish. When you get pre-approved, look around with your realtor, make a few offers. Not everybody gets the first house they make an offer on. But after all of that, you would normally get about a 30-day contract. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope this enlightened you on the process and how all that works, and answered your question about how long it takes to buy a house. So thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you. Comment below. I'd love to hear your questions, comments, and make sure you like this video. See you guys next time.